Hello, everybody. Quick video. This is John Jenkins, and I saw something on another channel. It was a news channel, and I saw they were talking about Black Lives Matter. And for people who don't know, you know, apparently Black Lives Matter, and apparently there's an organization that was formed with some kind of way. They have chapters all over the United States, um, which was formed uh, uh, based on a slogan, which was from what I know, the slogan "Black Lives Matter" was invented by white people, white liberals, and yeah. So basically, what it means is I don't really know what it means, but it's basically it's linked to it's linked to the fact that uh, sometimes police officers kill black men. Uh, but anyway, the whole thing was that they had this Bernie Sanders rally, and there was this Bernie Sanders rally, and on this news channel they were talking about how these Black Lives Matter people were they disrupted the Bernie Sanders rally, uh, and and to start shouting Black Lives Matter, and complaining about Michael Brown, who's been dead for over a year, uh, and things of that nature, and to uh, you know basically 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 it was just like all things, they try to package it as being something new, but it's really the same old stuff. And basically, this news channel, they were talking about how basically they're saying that these Black Lives Matter people were barking up the wrong tree. You know, they insinuated correctly that basically the only reason these Black Lives Matter took over the Bernie Sanders rally was because uh, they never would have gotten to square one with a Hillary Clinton rally, because Hillary Clinton would have had, I don't know, the Secret Service, or some sort of mercenary force to go over there and take them out before they could even shout black. Uh, so obviously that would go 10 times more for any Republican rally. So they basically went they saw that this Bernie Sanders guy was getting a lot of press, and they said he's really popular, so he's gonna bring a lot of people together. So let's hijack that, and then we get our cheap audience uh, without any effort, or without having a uh, 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 without having a worthwhile platform. And basically, at first I was like, great, this is, black people, these are like growing pains for black people, you know, and the liberals saying they were barking up the wrong tree because you're insulting the only people who are on your side. Basically, that's what they said. They basically said, it's our way or the highway. You know, the they implied that basically, the Republicans want you all swinging from trees, or like Emmett Till beat up in the ditch or something like that. They don't. So if you wanna live, uh, you better do what we the liberals say. That's basically what they said. And if you look at the facts, so all these Michael Brown style shootings, well, half of them occur in liberal cities, half of them occur in conservative cities. So there's no difference there. And then you look at the unemployment rate for black men, black men in particular, unemployment rate for black men, it's basically equally as high in liberal cities and conservative cities. So there's no difference there either. So, but back to the point, I at first I tend to be a really naive and overly optimistic, and at first I was like, wow, black people, these are growing pains for black people, growing pains, and they're gonna wake up and they're gonna be uh, active members of society, and I was thinking maybe this is the birth of a black conservative movement. But I started to think about it, and it was like, you know what? This news organization was complaining of, you know, uh, basically, they're saying, we got rid of our most famous wrestler, because of one N word said in private. We sacrificed so many people for saying the N word in private, or you know, uh, I forgot the other examples, but we did the kangaroo court trial for Zimmerman, and you should be licking our heels, or kissing our toes, because of what we did for you. Not to mention welfare, uh, which I guess they would have that claim on me as well. But but you know, I started to think about it like, is this a wedge between blacks and the Democratic Party? And absolutely not. I mean, if you think about liberalism, then what these Black Lives Matter did at the Bernie Sanders rally was the definition of liberalism. With liberalism, basically, it's just like Christianity. You pick out a guy who's basically a decent guy. He's not. It's like modern Christianity. I equate liberalism with modern Christianity. You pick out a guy who's basically a decent guy, and you say, uh, you're a sinner and you're going to hell, or that's basically how they frame it. They say, you're a bigot. You say the N word in private. We don't have you on tape, but we're assuming that you do say it in private. Or you pulled your kids out of public school and put them in private school, or or anything like that. So you're a bigot, you're a sinner, you're going to hell, you're a racist. But if you tithe to my church, and then if you tithe to my church, which is the government, in the case of liberalism, the church is the government. If you tithe to my church, and you go around uh, spreading this this uh, this con man, if you spread this con with me, and you go around and you meet decent people, and you tell them that they are also going to hell, and that they need to tithe to your church to be forgiven of their sins, then I will forgive you of your sins. It's like it's like a pyramid scheme. Yeah, yeah. They make a profit by bringing in salesmen, bringing in people from all walks of life, decent people, to tell the other decent people that they're evil and going to hell, and that they need to get tied to you, give you money, and things like that. And so what these Black Lives Matter people did, I mean, Bernie Sanders should be clapping. I mean, clapping their hands. The liberal establishment should be clapping their hands, because this is what liberalism is. I mean, you know, uh, uh, and I'll talk more about that, but I wanted to make it short today. I'm a minute over already, but let me know what you think, and have a nice day. Bye.